Hello there. I am Sensei Victoria Whitfield, your business Reiki master. It's my joy to help empathic entrepreneurs like you get and stay grounded and clear in mind, body, and business. Welcome back to another installment of your weekly love letters from the dojo at naturalintuition.com and victoriawhitfield.com, my blog. These are your sources for channeled holistic stress management techniques and guidance for developing your natural intuition and your abundant business lifestyle. Whether you are looking to improve the quality of your personal or professional life, let this love letter be your reminder that you are not alone and that together we can make that happen. So it is week 4 of 4 in our exploration of making room for yourself. And isn't this series on time? I'm telling you, we've been having such a powerful conversation around making room for you to be your most authentic self, to step into your fullest expression of who you really are in this lifetime. If you have not caught parts 1 through 3, stop and go back on my blog at victoriawhitfield.com so that you can start from part 1 so that you're grounded in this process. So without further ado, this week in particular, my guides have asked us to discuss making room for yourself spiritually. So in the first few layers of us digging through this wonderful topic, we discussed making room for yourself physically, then mentally, emotionally, but now at the final rung of our conversation around making room, what's coming up is making sure that you are making room for yourself spiritually. So here's the thing. When we're talking about making room for ourselves spiritually, this means really rooting down into our words and rooting down into our relationship with our beliefs. So we're not talking about one spiritual practice in particular or one system of spiritual beliefs in particular is something that you need to adopt, etc. You may have one specific subscription to a certain worldview, right, or a point of view, perspective that you believe in, and you may have inherited that or chosen it over time. But if we're going to make room for you being the fullest expression of who you really are, when we make room for you in your spiritual energy, this has to do with redefining your unique relationship with spirit, your unique relationship with your world view. So sure, maybe you may be Christian or Jewish or atheist, or you may be into spiritual but not religious, new agey types of yada yada. Or you may be Muslim, right, or Mormon, and so on and so forth. You may have religious and or spiritual views and practices that you resonate with. But what my guides are asking me to invite you to this week in particular is renewing your unique description of that, your unique relationship with your beliefs. And this involves values. You know, Danielle Laporte gives us a wonderful example of how to do this in her book, The Desire Map, right? She calls this having core desired feelings, right? Or Napoleon Hill in Think and Grow Rich calls this definiteness of purpose, right? Or Tony Robbins helps us begin to stick our toes into the water with the Ericksonian 6 human needs, right? There's so many different ways that we can go about that. Or in your business plan, you have the mission, vision, values statements, or the words that we put to your unique stance on who you are and what you believe, right? Because your spirituality is grounded in what you value. You know, spirit is what really dictates the decisions that we make in life, dictates the overarching direction for us. And it's important that you make room for you and your unique voice in what you believe. Sure, you might be Christian, or sure, you might be atheist. And why? What's your story around that? Right? Sure, you may believe in Buddhist meditation or yoga, right? Or you may believe in like Reiki and prayer or whatever. But why? What does that mean to you? And I'm hearing the oracle cards calling in the energy to help ground us, give a little bit more clarity for our topic for the week. But suffice to say that when you are making room for yourself spiritually, this has to do with your unique relationship with God, your unique relationship with Source, or your unique relationship with all of brother and sister humanity. What is your perspective? Not anybody else's, right? Everyone is informing you, but we want to hear what is your unique perspective, because where we're going next is stepping into your divinity, and we have got to know what's in there in order to step with grace. Okay, are you ready for that? So stay tuned. I'll see you in the next love letter for that. But before we even go there, we got to read the oracle card of the week, right? We're not there yet, so let me come a little bit closer. It's the Angels of Abundance oracle cards deck. Let's see here. Pillows everywhere. Oh my goodness. This is the last video at this dojo. Wow! 3 years of amazingness. Thank you, Goddess. So grateful. Alrighty. Angels of Abundance, what do we need to know right now about making room for ourselves spiritually? Ooh! Partnership. This is kind of freaky for me personally. I'll get to that in a second. Partnership. So what's dropping in for you in particular is that your spiritual journey in life is not just your devotion to your beliefs, but it is a partnership with the forces of nature and energy in your life. It's a partnership, eye to eye, heart to heart, right? Pelvis to pelvis, mind to mind. This is a partnership. There is none above and there is none below you. You are one, right? We are one, and remember that. So I'm going to read, and then I'll tell you what came up for me personally. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So this is where we're going to leave off for this week. Partnership and embracing that in your spirituality is that remembering that source and spirit are a resource for you. This is where your energy and your fuel, your nourishment comes from, and remembering to call that in and in abundance. So powerful message. For me personally, I take a word a year that is the theme for the entire year. And at the filming of this video, you'll be seeing this at the end of December 2018. And my word for 2019 was partnership, right? Partnership, collaboration. So this is really wild that this card came forward as the theme for it's resonating with where I'm about to go in another day or two. I'm curious, what's your word for your year? Go ahead, send me an email back at team@victoriawhitfield.com or comment below. I would love to hear what's your word, your theme for 2019. And let's do this. I'm so excited to see what we're going to create together, right? Partnering together. So make sure you subscribe on YouTube so that you get these love letters first every week. Hit that share button for whoever needs to hear this, that's coming up in your energy of, ooh, they need this too. And I will see you next time. Mwah! Happy New Year, or any time that you're watching this. Happy everything.